Good evening. I been mowing. I mowed here yesterday and over at Mum's today. All the trim. It was just like a jungle. It was 30 degrees, so I kind of took my time and had to mow with the push one with one hand. So anyway, I purchased this tank. It was given to me, but it cost me $40 to have it shipped here. And it was a mess. It had a lot of digs, a lot of big digs everywhere, scratches, and I had to use like the DA with 80 grit sandpaper on it. And I took a fair amount off. It's still plenty thick. This is like that thick, the whole tank. Sometimes the tunnel part in the middle is a little thinner, but anyway, I got off all what'll come off that. I sand it with 240 and 400, and I think there was I put a drop of soap in my water because I think there was aluminum on my sandpaper. But anyway, this let me see. I did it with the DA, and then yeah, I need shave. I shave about once a week. I don't spend any time looking in the mirror, so I often forget. But whenever I do, oh my lord, I need shave, so I shave. But anyway, I sanded it down with the DA with 80, but I really don't like the circle scratches, so then I grabbed a piece of dry 100 and sanded all my circle scratches off with 100. And the tank was looking pretty good, so I didn't have any sandpaper between 100 and 220, so I went 220 wet, and I didn't quite sand enough. And then I went 400 and I buffed it, and you could see 100 grit scratches. Well, tonight I decided I'd spend an hour in sand, which I just did, and there's no mosquitoes, and it's kind of nice out. Best part of the whole day, and no mosquitoes, and a little bit of a breeze, and it's like 20 degrees, so it's perfect. So anyway, I grabbed my 220, and I found a better piece of 220, and I just sanded this thing down, um, like quite a bit, like probably 45 minutes just sanding everything, and then 15 minutes with 400. So I'm kind of ready to buff it to see how good a job I did. Um, so anyway, back to slightly more interesting. The tank. How can I do this? The tank had a. Okay. This is pulled out. I have it, so I'll glue it and stick it back in. It's all plastic. There's no, these inserts go into like a housing. They don't actually seal. Gas, like it's a bubble that's drilled, and then this little insert's pressed in. So anyway, what happened here was somebody broke it off, stripped the screw. I think it's a flat screw, so they stripped it, couldn't get it out, so they cut it off, and they cut it off flush, and then they epoxied, and the epoxy actually held for these holes. I'll have to drill them out. So anyway, I carefully drilled that out, and just drilled a little bit. Then I put water to it and kept the drill bit cold. And after like an hour or so, I had it drilled, and then I tapped it out 1/4 inch. Like, is it 1/4 inch? Takes a 7/16 wrench, coarse thread, standard. And that's, of course, a 10 millimeter wrench, metric. But anyway, the bolt works good, and the seal is oval O-rings, like square O-ring on the housing. So I'll be able to drill that out and put that back together. Now here's where they put the petcock. So I either plastic weld this, glue it, or put some kind of plug with O-rings in it. But I don't think it's going to be a big crisis. But this yellow does not want to come off. the upper part wasn't quite so bad. And here where the yellow is, that didn't want to come off. The black that's here is that residue from the sanding. But anyway, I'm going to polish this up and see how good a job I did on my sanding. I don't expect I did good enough, but I definitely got it better than I did the first time. And this tank has a shine, even with the scratches. Matter of fact, it has a good enough shine you can see all the scratches. So it doesn't shine right now, but when you buff it, it shines. Some of them, like this tank's buffed, and it's nowhere near as shiny as that tank. And that tank has scratches and it's buffed, and you don't even see the scratches because it's so shiny. And this one's pretty good. It doesn't have any scratches, but it won't buff up like that one. Well, this one doesn't buff up quite as good as that one, but it does buff up good, and I can see all the scratches. So rather than repeat myself a million times, I'm going to say good night here in about 30 seconds or less. Cat took off. He caught a whole bunch of mice, like 4 or 5 mice this morning. Threw away 3 of them and ate 1. So that wasn't too bad. But anyway, it hasn't, pretty dry, but it's cloudy. It looks like rain. But anyway, good night. See you guys a little bit later. I mowed, but I forgot that spot right there. I missed it. But anyway, good night.